The internship program started a few years back with a small group of students who were interested in having an experience outside of Perry High School. They were motivated to go into a specific field or study a specific major in college, and they were anxious to get that started. So we created some very personalized experiences for students early on on an individual basis, and then we realized that there was value in this. It isn't something that can just happen in isolation, that combining these experiences with an in-classroom experience is really creating the best possible scenario for students. So they're in a supported classroom environment while they're also receiving or experiencing these opportunities outside of the four walls of the high school.
We were approached by Perry High School asking if we'd be interested in an opportunity to have a student mentor here and learn about manufacturing industry as well as engineering. And we are positioned very well to offer that to Stephen, who was selected this semester.
I knew I was interested in engineering, and I've heard from other friends about the class, so I decided I'll just talk to Mrs. Soeder and see what companies around here that I would be able to intern at.
Rita reached out to me through email, and she just kind of came up with, do you want to be involved in the internship program, and told me a little bit about it. And I thought about it. I'm like, well, we're so new, we just opened, but it might be kind of good to bring someone who's learning while we're learning.
So I already had an idea of what I wanted to do when I graduate high school, so I thought that doing it while I'm in high school will help me gear towards what I want to do. It'll also help me get into colleges with on my resume and stuff.
I've had a student every semester for the last 4 years that I've worked here, and I've loved being involved, and I want to stay involved.
Well, I knew I wanted to go into the medical field, but I didn't know which aspect of the medical field. So I knew doing an internship would help me decide that.
The process is very personalized and it starts early. So when students first express an interest in having an internship, they meet with me one-on-one. We have them fill out an application so I can kind of get to know some basic information, and then we really personalize an experience for their specific interests.
CRT, we are aerospace repair station.
We are a boutique and a salon.
We're a post-secondary school, and we do training in healthcare.
It's a lot of fun bringing in somebody new and kind of showing them the business, showing them what kinds of things that they can expect. For someone in high school who doesn't really know where they're going yet, to kind of expose them to various different aspects of different fields. One of the nice things that we have here is we've got both the machine shop and an engineering environment. And in our engineering environment, there's several different responsibilities and different types of engineering. So we've taken some time with Stephen to try to expose him to stuff out on the shop floor, to expose him to some of the processes we do. I know that with Stephen, we've been trying to teach him how to read a blueprint, and give him little tasks to do on a day-to-day basis.
I started out in the shop more, going through different processes, talking to different process engineers, and then lately I've been doing more blueprints, using AutoCAD to design new prints and using calipers to read the parts and put them down.
I've dressed mannequins, tagged stuff, and I help them shop for new merchandise.
She also is really good with displays. She will see a display and be like, let's move it here, and sometimes I'm like, okay, yeah, let's try it, and I'm like, wow, I would never even thought of that, and she just knows what she's doing. It's a good fit for her. So she, bringing people out, talking to customers, kind of like the day-to-day stuff, and then also a little bit behind the scenes with the buying and kind of showing her how wholesale is with retail pricing and, printing labels, tagging the items. So she does a bit of everything.
When they come to meet with me, they have to first identify their career goals and the things that they want to do. So I've had students that have come early and helped me set up the lab, putting the mannequins together, putting the supplies out, cleaning them up. All of them have learned how to do the skills along with us. My most recent intern learned how to start an IV. We actually have a video of her perfect technique, sterile technique. One of them was really interested in learning how to do blood pressure and pulse. So they've all had different goals. The current student that I have now wanted to participate in theory as well, and she's been taking all of the exams along with the adults.
We've been learning mostly material like cardiovascular, GI, neurology about the blood, and we've been doing some on-hand stuff like inserting IV or stuff like that.
Over the course of the 2 semesters, we'll have approximately 30 students, and the fields vary widely. No one is guaranteed an internship experience that aligns exactly to what their future plans are, but we try to create exposure, giving them an opportunity to be in a workplace environment that's definitely related to their future plans.
It's an opportunity to present these career paths and ideas and interests before you're forced to go on to trade school or college and make a decision of what you need to do for the rest of your life. I had the opportunity to do this same thing when I was young, so I like to embrace it and give that same opportunity to the next generation.
It really helped me because I didn't know, I knew I wanted to be like with fashion and stuff, but I didn't know what I wanted to do, and this is like perfect. You get to do what you like to do and take it as a grade, so it's pretty hard to fail a class that you actually like taking.
I'd say what it does for our students, it infuses a lot of electric energy, very positive impact having a high school student in the program. It kind of puts them on their best behavior, and I see that they like to take the high school students kind of under their wing, mentor and shadow them, so it kind of raises the bar for everyone.
My thoughts has definitely changed. At first I didn't know if I wanted to be a nurse or a doctor. I think I'm going to become a doctor who works in an emergency room now.
Yeah, I would definitely do that, and it's been a great experience. I've been learning a lot every day and meeting new people and being able to talk to different engineers and finding out their background and what advice they had.
The internship kind of opens up doors, lets you see things that you otherwise wouldn't have seen, gives you a first-hand experience before you go down a road in terms of a college major or before you pursue a specific career interest after high school. The interns also develop a better understanding of self. So these experiences naturally help students understand themselves in terms of their interests, their personalities, and their work values. And when you know more about yourself, you can make more informed decisions about your future.